And we're gonna do good. How's everybody doing tonight? Breaking that silence. Like it's always in me. Like I'm sitting on it. I don't know. Secret talent. Not really. I love when they say anybody can do this. Because it's true. Because it is. Everybody should. I'm Sam. I'm Sam Linderman, you guys. I'm from the LA School of Comedy, which is where you are right now. Thank you so much for the scatter. The pitta-patta. We have a mic every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Our producer, Jason Ham, is here tonight. Let's give it up for him. And I want to shout out Sunda Kroonquist, our director. She's not here tonight. She's in New York. But she's always getting something done. So let's give it up for her. We miss her. She'll be back soon. I know I'm not her. That's also great. It's like great rejection practice, like doing stand-up, but then also like being Sunda stand-in. Like when somebody looks at you and they're like, you don't look like Sunda Kroonquist. I'm like, I know. Like I know. But then everybody thinks I'm her daughter. Because she calls me her daughter's name. And I'm like, yeah, no, that makes sense. That checks out. I don't know. I can play a part. I'm a yes-ander. We've been over this. I'm a crank caller. And I also really quickly, I want to bring up Doug Ferguson really quick. He works at 360 Studios. We've been working together. I want to give him a couple minutes to tell him about himself. Give it up for Doug, everybody.
You guys, I'm not going to say anything about myself because there's not a lot to say. However, we are doing auditions for 2 shows. Number one, it's going to be a show for senior citizens. And that's going to be Last Comics Barely Standing. And then we also have another show that's for disabled comedians, and that's the Blue Zone Comedy Show, or the Blue Zone Comedy, a.k.a. Blue Zone Comedy Tour. Our last show we did, the Blue Zone Comedy Tour, was in Vegas at an amazing place, Charleston Heights Art Center. And so if you know any disabled comedians, or if you know any older comedians, like 65 or older, we're casting now. And I'll give out my phone number, area code 949-547-4686. Once again, 949-547-4686. Please call anytime except for the next hour, because I don't have my phone on silent. But please, if you know any disabled comedians or any senior citizens comedians that are very funny, please have them get a hold of me. And I'm done.
Give it up for Doug, everybody. He said he doesn't have a lot to say about himself, so I'll use that as an excuse for me to talk more. Doug can do 3D virtual walkthroughs of your like real estate space, your office, anything. He can do a website. He's an amazing photographer. So Doug is somebody like we're very lucky to give it up for Doug. He's been helping us out lately. Shout out. Jason Ryan's not here, but we got a whole little team. Yeah, I just come up here and I practice what I'm going to tell my parents at the end of the week. Like, what is it that you're doing? My mom was like, I'm going to come to your house today, and we're just going to sit down. We're going to figure it out. We're just wow, I've never made him laugh like that. You never even met my mom, but that's exactly what she's like. We're just gonna sit down and we're gonna figure it out. I was like, Mom, I can't today. I'm really busy. She's like, Are you going to the show? And I was like, Duh. It's LA School of Comedy. My mom hasn't been here, but she finally saw me perform for the first time. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really special. I didn't think she was gonna heckle, but I'm glad she did, you know. Like it shows that she's comfortable. I definitely heckled her at some point in my life, you know what I mean? maybe once or twice. I don't know. I'm from LA. I definitely heckled her. I heckled my mom so bad. I'll tell one story and then I'll get the show started, but this is so funny. I told myself, I was like, should I tell this story if I'm the only girl here or whatever, but I'm like, no, like it's about me. But I'll tell. So the first time my mom found porn on my computer, I say first time, right? And you're like, why would you put that out there that this kind of episode could happen again? And it's like a couple things. It's like I have 2 different thumbs, and I feel like I can click shit really quick, really wrong. Apple Play, AirPlay, AirTag, like everything is like everywhere, and I just feel like that is sending me an Uber. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I have my phone. Like, do you guys have that thing on your phone where it's like emergency contact? And like, if you press it like 3 times, like somebody like calls. It's your mom. And you're at Rocco's in West Hollywood, and it's like Nicki Minaj, fuck the club up. And I'm like, Mom, no, I'm fine. Shout out Apple. No, but my mom finds this on my computer, and I get this text from my dad. Of course, it's like my mom can't even text me at this point. Like, she's untextable. And it says Samantha. And I was like, holy shit. Because I introduced myself as Sam. Like, I'm fine either way. But, like, when it's Samantha, it's like, shit. Like, your mom found porn on your computer. Like, wow. Like who are we talking to? Like, Samantha. Like, oh, okay. Okay. Samantha, your mother. And I was like, okay, J.K. Rowling. Like, we're getting weird. We're getting weird. Writing a novel. It's one of those texts you have to click, and there's an arrow, and it's another tab. Samantha, your mother has found some hardcore porn on your computer. And I've never seen her this upset. And I'm like, don't we both wish that was true? That this was, she'd be more mad at you. Come on. Like, you got more years on me, man. It can't be me. 'Cause I've never seen her so upset. You wish. You wish. What are you worried about now? Let's teach him what incognito was after that. No, I'm kidding. But I had 2 tabs open. Oh, I'm 16 at the time. You know what I mean? It was like perfect time. It was like chill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was great. Like, it was the worst, but like the best kind of the worst, you know? This was not, it's funny. I mean, comedians say stuff was like today. No, but this, I swear to God, this was not today. But it was 2 tabs open, and one said how to give a good blowjob, and one said how to suck good cock. And I was like, oh. No, I was like, no, I get why she's embarrassed. A little bit. It should have said how to suck cock well. And for that, I'm sorry. I am an LAUSD graduate. Through and through. Give it up for the city of Los Angeles. Give it up for families. And keep those passwords, you guys. Keep those passwords. Who's ready for the first comedian of tonight? Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I'm ready for the comedy of Bobby fucking Peterson. Get on up here. We're waiting. Jack it off.
Jack it off. Yeah. How's it going? Come on in. Hello. How's everybody doing? Bobby fucking Peterson. Little about me. When I'm running a little behind, I like to tell people I was pimping a midget. I should probably lead. I tell people I'm pimping a midget when I'm running a little behind, is what I should have said. All right. This is the paperwork. Okay, so we're going to start with some impressions. All right. Gay Dracula. I want to suck your dick. All right. Dracula about to come. Well, I'm going to ejaculate. All right. Dracula getting in shape. I've been working out and I'm on a low blood sugar diet. But it's not working, so I'm on Ozempic. It's AIDS blood. Okay. If I can't make you laugh, I'll make you groan. It works for me either way. All right. So, I think I'm on the spectrum. That's what my ex-wife told me. I don't know. I spent years looking for answers. Was in hospitals, talked to pervasive developmental disorder specialists, and the best I could get was social phobe, highly intelligent social phobe, which sounds like sociopath, but like without like the I don't know, but it's weird. But yeah, the doctor, she said I couldn't be autistic or have Asperger's because I lived with roommates, was married. But my wife, she, like, I didn't want to be married. She dragged me to Vegas and we got married. She made me buy a ring. She was pretty much in charge. I'm just chill as fuck and I like pussy, so I went where she went. Got married in Vegas, yeah. It was cool. The night before, we went and saw Jeff Ross open up for Bob Saget. It was cool. I had a lot of fun. She did not. And then afterwards, we got married, and it's all downhill from there. No, the lady who married us, I have the tapes. I have to find it. So we're walking. It's some little white chapel or some shit, and it's like a 90-year-old lady marrying us, and we're walking down the aisle, and she's like, "All right," and the camera cuts, and we reset. This is not a lie. It's on tape somewhere. So yeah, that was good omen right there for marriage. She left me for a bigger chin. This chick had a huge chin. I don't think I made her gay. She's just a size queen, and yeah, awesome. So yeah, like the lady who said I didn't have autism or whatever. I remember she asked me. And roommates and all that. Like it was my wife's best friend and her boyfriend, who I also worked with where I met my wife, who I met because she sexually harassed me. She used to throw stuff at me because I'm really shy and quiet. And one day she just walked up and grabbed me by the dick. And she got fired and I got laid. So it was cool. She was cool. What else? Oh yeah, so when we lived with her roommates, like, I would literally, like, I'd stick my head out, see if they were there before I'd, like, go to the bathroom. Like, I'd avoid them, because, yeah, that's how I am with people, but, I'm getting better. And so she had all these preconceived notions. I don't know, I might not be autistic, who knows, but I feel like I am. And I'm probably smarter than she is. She told me I was highly intelligent, so maybe I know better. Who knows? And she asked me if I see patterns everywhere. And I'm like, no. Like, I don't see patterns everywhere. And I realized later she's not talking like paisley and fucking checkers and plaid and stuff, which is what I thought she meant. But I don't know. I still have this thing in my head where I'm like, I'm gonna prove her wrong. I'm fucking autistic, lady. Yeah. I know. Is that you, Melissa? So where else am I gonna take you tonight? Social phobia, blah blah blah. Yeah, but maybe she's right. I don't know. Because social phobia, it seems like it's like being a sociopath, but like without the intention and all that. But like, like, luckily I wasn't beaten or molested, because like, I think that would be the difference between, like, I'd be infamous by now. You know my name. There'd be a few less redheaded chicks in the world, but this joke does not go over well. People don't like serial killers, or at least when you tell them you might be one. I promise I'm not. That's what I'm trying to say is like, I didn't get molested, so that's probably why I'm not. All right, don't be scared of me, you people. I'm just joking up here. These are my feelings, my thoughts, my emotions and stuff, and I'm coming out to you with them, and you're just fucking sitting there all quiet and like, what the fuck? Be nice to him. I'm not gonna shoot anyone. Okay. I don't know. Tonight is weird. I don't know where I was going with tonight. Just kind of freestyling it. What is funny? The world. It's fucking weird, right? Yeah. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is running. Does anybody know that? Yeah. Okay, good. Because I feel like I'm not political, but like, I feel like he's got something. But I don't know where I'm going. I'm just saying, like, in a world where it's like left and right, maybe this man has the answers. Now, I'm not telling you, because I know nothing about his message. I just know that, like, his wife's a comedian, and I think that's cool. No, but I don't know. It's going to be a long fucking year. All these ads and shit. Gonna try watching myself tonight on the fucking YouTube playback and have to watch some ad about Trump or something, or how we're at war for democracy or something. I don't know. I'm not ready for it. I just want to, I don't know. Well, that's my $10 well spent. Have a good night. I'm Bobby fucking Peterson. Oh, thank you, Sam and everyone.
Give it up for Bobby, everybody. You gotta go to the bathroom? Perfect time. This time, you guys, let's reset. That was crazy. I don't know who's calling, but like, I don't know. Don't you feel like you're at the right place all of a sudden? Like, I felt great, but I'm like, the phone is ringing and the show is going. Give it up for Bobby Peterson one more time. That is so fun. Like, what a fun, I don't know, the landline ringing, like, that was like, I don't know, that felt like when we're on stage, I felt like a play.
It was a joy.
Like, I wanted it to, I don't know. You said what?
It was a joy.
A joy? Oh, a joy?
Yeah.
Oh. A joy.
Joy.
Oh, I'm not used to, oh, you're like actually happy, that's great. Joy was, nobody says that here. No, joy, I was like, joy, don't light it in here, don't do it, stop. No, but I am so excited for our next comedian. Please get your hands together for our time, everybody. Let's do it. Woo!
The hugs. What's up, guys? Man, you smell good. The moment you walked in here, I was like, oh, this is the man I want to talk to after this show. But I didn't have to smell you to know you're the weed man. I could tell right away. I brought my friend. He's from Russia. He only been here for like a year. Yesterday, he told me that he had sex with like 40 women, 40 plus women. Yeah, he couldn't give me the exact number, but he said 40 plus. I don't know if the plus was a man or something. I don't know, but maybe not. Probably not. He probably, you know, you have to make a. He knows I'm talking about him, even though he doesn't understand. He's just here to stay for a couple of weeks with me because my wife, she like left another country and he was here for work. I was like, why don't you stay at my place? Because we know each other since we were kids, so that's kind of cool to get together again. Yeah, but otherwise, how everybody's been? Everybody's been doing good?
Yeah.
All right, good to see everyone. What was I gonna go into today? I don't even remember. I'm kind of drawing a blank right now. What should I do? You guys heard about the Black Biden? You guys heard about Black Biden? There was a story about this dude on the local television recently. And it was pretty interesting because he's doing like real work. He's doing a noble kind of a thing. He helps police catch sex predators, child predators, and he helps them set them up and catch them eventually. And they had this bit on TV where this son of a bitch, he got set up by Black Biden, and he's supposed to meet this middle-aged man. He's supposed to meet like a 15-year-old boy for a date in local Carl's Jr. I mean, first question comes to mind: Why? Why Carl's Jr.? Like out of all the fast food restaurants, this guy, the son of a bitch, chose the Carl's Jr. You know, I don't think it's for the burger, you know, because I don't think they have the best burger or the French fries. It has nothing to do with the food. It must be something else. Maybe the name, the junior part of it. This is that attracted the man. But yeah, he when he realized that he was being set up, and he realized that the data is not there, the police is around, he tried to run away, and yeah, he tried to escape, but he couldn't escape because Black Biden was there. Then he got him. Black Biden got the bastard. Yeah, and he said, yeah, he said that was good. And they asked him later, he gave an interview, they said, how long are you planning on doing this? He said, until I'm satisfied. And the man looks like nothing like a satisfied man at all. So I think all the child predators are in trouble because Black Biden is going after them. He's going to get him. You know, all the pervs and all these motherfuckers are going to get it. I'm on Black Biden's team, seriously, for sure. I'm on his team. You know, if I had a choice between regular Biden and Black Biden, I would definitely pick the Black Biden. I mean, what has Joe Biden done for the children lately? Nothing. Yeah, exactly. That was I gonna go to. He smelled their hair. That's all he did. And then he also said that he likes young girls sitting on his lap. I think the Black Biden should keep an eye on him. I think he should keep an eye on him because you never know. American presidents disappointed us in the past. So, yeah. But, yeah, I'm on Black Biden's team for sure. For sure, I like the man. How was, you know, I'm actually from Russia. We grew up together in Russia. And only been here for like 20 years. When I first came here, original plan was to destroy American economy and come back home a national hero. But after being here for a few years, I realized this is exactly what Democrats are doing. They're doing a pretty good job. They don't need my help. They don't need my help at all. Yeah, so I'm just here to stick around, watch the show. It's a good show. It's a pretty good show. Yeah. Yeah, Russia is you know, I lived there for 20 years. I don't recommend it. Okay, let's put it this way. But I don't want to give you guys the wrong idea. Because Russia is great. It's just not great for everybody. Yeah, over there, it's not about who you are or what you do. It's all about what you took and who you took it from. That's how they measure the success. That's the measure. That's why it's good, but not so good for everybody. You know, I had some spare time recently. I decided to watch some Russian movies. Yeah, I speak Russian, so I can do that. I can actually watch that shit and understand what's going on. So first I watched some movies from the Soviet era, and they were really good movies, some really good movies. And then I watched movies from the new era, and they were not so good. Yeah, but then the movies from the 90s, they were all about the mobs and Russian gangsters, pretty much like the golden era of Russian oligarchs. And that took me back. That reminded me how Russia really is. And man, Russians are scary. They're probably the scariest people in the world. I'm terrified of Russians, and I'm one of them. I can only imagine what it's like for a regular person. Yeah. Man, I keep forgetting my bids all day today. I can't remember. Yes.
The craziest shit you've seen.
The craziest shit I've seen in Russia? I don't know. And 40 people trying to fight another 40 people. Yeah, and then one dude gets hurt. Out of all 80 people, and then one dude gets hurt. Because like 20 of them beating out on one man. That's probably the craziest shit I've seen. Yeah, you see some wild stuff. Especially nightclubs. Very dangerous to go to nightclubs. Yeah, people get stabbed. If you just got hurt a little bit, you had a good night. You know, you had a good night. You got a little blood. No need to go to the doctor. You made it. Yeah, you're probably gonna come back. Yeah, Russia's pretty wild. Yeah. Any other questions? This is your chance right now, guys. I'm telling you the truth. You're not gonna hear the truth on TV. If you listen to TV in Russia, you're gonna think that United States is in apocalypse right now. Like they say, everything is being destroyed. There's freezing rain is destroying families. It's the hot rain, you know, boiling people to death. I mean, shit like that. Here, sometimes people call me from Russia. It's like, oh my God, are you guys okay over there? I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I'm on the beach right now, enjoying my life. They said you had like, I don't know, like hellfire in Los Angeles. There was like one neighborhood burning a little bit. Yeah. But if you watch, I guess American television, it seems like Russia is going to be ended soon. Yeah, you just never trust these guys. So if you guys have any questions about Russia, you want to ask me right now. If I don't know the answer, I have my friend here. He can help me out. He's a fresh from Russia. Yeah. I can't believe it. It's the cold. Maybe the cold drives people crazy. You helping me out, man. Thank you so much. You know, I actually smoked weed before I came here. I will never do that again. It was the first time I told him I'm going to try to smoke weed, and I'm going to try to go to the show and see how I'm going to do. I would not smoke weed again, because I can't remember nothing.
People like vodka as much as...
You know, I thought so, but then I came to the States, and I got into this environment where I had people from Poland, people from Britain, from South America, and the most that I've seen people drinking is Polish. So it's bullcrap. Russians don't drink too much. I mean, they drink a lot, but it's not, yeah, I mean, but I couldn't keep up with the Polish guys. They drink, you think there's like a friendly gathering, and then they drink, they hug, and then they start fighting, and then it's like they're being kicked out of the places, and you hear kurwa, kurwa all over the place. That means bitch, bitch in Polish. Yeah, that's the only word I learned by drinking with those guys. But yeah, Russians cannot stand near Polish. And then Brits, they drink too, but I think they drink more too. Yeah, because they were like going crazy over there. Yeah, but Russians, we just get drunk and we go to sleep. You know? Drunk Russian man is bad. You know what's the only thing worse than a drunk Russian man? Is a drunk Russian woman. Because if the drunk man is like a problem for the neighbors, but the drunk Russian woman, she's like an apocalypse for the whole neighborhood. And if you got two women on one street and they collide at the same rate of speed, this is not good. You better call National Guard or something. Yeah. Do I have 2 minutes? This light just came on?
I think 1 minute now.
Yeah, I have 1 minute. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here for a minute then, because I don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna give the time to the room, all right? So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it.
Give it up for our time, everybody. My one question is like, I already have the answer. It's just beef with my one Russian neighbor. She's a woman. She's always asking me to get my thyroid checked. She's like, you're gaining weight. Get your thyroid checked. It's your breast. And I was like, but that's between me and her. I can't. I haven't seen her in too long. Last time I saw her, she said, Bushka, Bushka, help me get mama off the ground. And I was like, my Uber's here. My Uber's here. But I felt bad because she lives with her mom. She's sweet, but she's just in I'm like, just don't ask me about my thyroid, please, anymore. My dog has that condition. I don't need that right now. I will explain. I didn't say it. I get up here, I get so excited. I forget to say all the rules. But we have a light back there. It's going to be that white light when you have 2 minutes left, and then it's going to be red when you're done. And we usually tell people you should say your Instagram so people can follow you. If you came late and you didn't sign in, it's over there, and just hail me down and I'll sign you in. But who's ready for our next comedian? I'm really excited to see this comedian. I'm not sure if I've ever seen him before, but give it up for the comedy of Johnny Mac. Let's do it. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
All right, I live in West Hollywood. I'm answering any questions, anything you guys want to know about West Hollywood. West Hollywood. Don't be shy. Yeah.
How gay is West?
I'm the only one. I'm the only one that's not gay. So I don't know the numbers, but it's them and it's me. And they're like, you won't last long, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Yeah, bro. This shit. Dude looks like a Russian Ray Donovan, your friend. He looks like a boss, bro. Like, eat some glass type of. I feel like, yeah. That shit's fire. I saw some shit online. It was like, it was in Russia. It was phone booth
boxing. You see this shit? It's like a fucking little ass phone booth, and they're like you said, you can't even move your fucking elbows. They're just like slapping each other. It's just fucking ridiculous. And they like call the halftime and they step out. Swear to God, they chug vodka. Literally in the video, they chug vodka like right on their face. They like stretch one time and they go right back. You're like, it's fucking gnarly as fuck, bro. Shit was crazy. Man, at the beginning of the show when his name Doug, right, came out and we were talking about your senior citizen show and you're like, you guys know any senior citizen comics? In my head, I'm like, bro, I'm so desperate to get booked. I'm gonna go prosthetic Johnny Knoxville. Fucking book me, bro. I'll pull up. I'll pull up with a cane and fucking. Hey, it's been 75 years. I've been doing this shit. Book me. Fuck. Man, this shit's fun, bro. I'll be honest. I'm only here because my roommate is getting laid right now. Which, you know. I saw this dude at a mic 3 hours ago. I hope he's not still getting laid, honestly. But you never know. I was like, I'm not going to go home yet. I'm going to give this dude some space and hit another mic. Shit's ridiculous, bro. The roommate shit. Like, I live with two dudes. Like, statistically, one of us is always getting laid. And it's usually not me. Like, that's the fucked up part. If it was me, I'd be like, one of us is always getting laid. You know what I mean? No. It's like, one of us is always getting laid. Fuck. That's how it feels. Roommates, it's crazy. But like, we all had dreams growing up, and like, none of our dreams included roommates. Like, I didn't know about roommates as a kid, you know? Like, y'all, you ever watch that show, Hey Arnold? Y'all remember Hey Arnold? So if y'all remember, Hey Arnold, he lives in like an apartment with his grandparents. But also in the apartment, you probably forgot about this, there's like these 3 random grown men that live in the apartment with Arnold. And I was 7 years old, like, why the fuck are these random grown men living with other random grown men? Now I'm a grown man living with other random grown men. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Arnold was right. Shit's crazy. I hate that shit, man. Do y'all have sex while the roommates are home? Yes. Yes, confident. Okay. I was like, is my roommate an asshole or am I a loser? So that's a good, thank you. You play music when you do that shit?
It happened when it ran out.
Oh, okay. If they're in there. Yeah. The reason I ask is because well, my roommate, he'll have sex when I'm home and he'll play the music like he's going to try to drown out the sound of the sex. This shit doesn't work. It's just 2 loud noises at the same time. It's like, remember in high school you smoke weed in your bedroom and spray Febreze to try to mask the sound? Like, that's basically what he's doing. Her mom's like, oh, it smells like lavender and pot in here. Fucking grounded. What are you doing, bro? And when he has sex, my roommate listens to country music. Which I'm like, how do you even stay hard, bro? First of all, like, I'm not even mad about the sex. It's fucking Brad Paisley in the other room. Like, live in West Hollywood. I think it's a hate crime to play that shit out loud, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, I listen to lo-fi beats personally. You know, yeah, that's the. Yeah, he knows, right? Sometimes I start freestyling in my head too. I'm like, get it a hit in the mic. No, all right, so focus. I was like, I gotta write this shit down real quick. No, I just hope my roommate's wearing a condom though. I'm pretty sure if you make a baby to country music, it's gonna be a racist baby. Let's be real, right? That's I think I learned that in 8th grade health class or some shit. Yeah, the music you make a baby to like informs that baby. You have sex like Taylor Swift, you get like a basic bitch baby. Like, oh, I got a basic little baby here, man. What? Fuck. Listen to some funk. Have sex like the Grateful Dead. Baby's just unemployed for life. This baby's never gonna get a job, man. What the fuck? Yeah. Honestly, I feel bad for all the people that had sex to Kanye. Yeah. Right? At the time, mid-2000s, you're having sex to Kanye, like, I'm gonna have a cool-ass baby. Now it's 17 saying weird shit about Jewish people. You're like, what the fuck, bro? I gotta make better choices in life. That's crazy. But Kanye shit's crazy, man. I feel like if he died like 5 years ago, we'd be calling him the GOAT. You know what I mean? Like, you talk about the greatest rappers, people were like Tupac, Biggie, I feel like they just didn't live long enough to fuck that shit up. Yeah, you don't know what Biggie Smalls is going to be saying in 2024. I hate it when they call them non-binary. You a man or a woman, there's only two genders. Like, what the fuck? God damn, Biggie. Just ruined my wedding. Like, my cousin just transitioned. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, I didn't know about the remix, man. I'm sorry. I didn't know. My speaking of babies, my best friend from high school just had a baby, which I went and met the baby. And it's weird, like I got sisters and they have babies, right? But it's like I'm the youngest, so I'm like, it's no big deal. But you meet like a baby from your best friend from high school, and you're like, oh fuck, like am I supposed to be having a baby right now? Like, am I supposed to have a baby? Like he's my age. Like he's having a baby, right? You know what I mean? Like I just paid $10 to tell jokes to like 7 people in this room. Like it was such different life paths. He's having a baby, bro. Yeah, that shit was weird. Like I know I'm not ready to be a father too, you know? Like last night, I went to bed without charging my phone, and when I woke up this morning, that shit was dead. I'm like, I can't bring a baby into this life, man. I'm not ready for this shit at all, bro. I don't even drive. Like, I'm going to Uber my baby to school. Like, all right, have a good day at school. Like, get this kid there safe, please. I don't know. The baby was big as fuck, too. It was like a C-section. And the baby was fucking huge, bro. He's like, you want to hold my baby? I'm like, what the fuck? Fucking Andre the Giant-ass baby. He's like, isn't it a cute little baby? I'm like, that's a handsome young man right there. That's not even a cute little baby anymore. He was born a toddler. I know. Oh, this shit is huge, bro. Yeah, man, I ain't ready for that shit at all. Like, I've never even had a pet, you know? Yeah. Actually, no, I did. I had goldfish in, like, 1st grade. Yeah. That's almost a baby, right? The goldfish die fast, man. Yeah. Well, I was in 1st grade, and I wanted to hang out with the goldfish. Like, I wanted to swim with the goldfish, so I brought it to my neighbor's pool. And I put it in the pool because I was going to swim with it. And it was not a pool fish. It was a saltwater fish, not a aquarium fish, it turned out. I named it Nemo before I lost it, which is ironic. Yeah, dude died. I mean, he lived a great life. You know, he died doing what he loves, I feel like. Fucking swimming, bro. He swam in a pool. How many fish have swam in a pool in their lifetime? This dude was like, this is fucking crazy. I can't breathe, but this is dope. I think the closest I've ever had to having a baby is, did y'all do this shit in high school in home economics? They like gave us fake babies. Did y'all do that shit? They gave us like fake babies, like baby dolls. We were in like 9th grade, and like everyone got like a little doll baby that they're like learn how to like take care of a baby. So they like gave you a little fucking plastic baby, and you had to like feed it and change his diaper and shit. It was crazy. Yeah. My one friend turned that shit into a bong in like the 1st week. I was like, yo, this is sick, bro. You like put the weed in the stomach, we smoked it out the top of the head, like, oh shit. Yeah, that dude failed, but it was cool. You know, I think he's in jail now, but at the time, like, this dude's going places, bro. Fucking MIT engineer in this bitch. It was hype, bro. The craziest thing was we had a girl, like a 16 and pregnant. She was like 15, and she had a baby, like a real baby, and she was like, I'm gonna still go to school, you know? But they still gave her a fake baby. Like, she had a real baby at home. They're like, here, take this plastic baby and use this to learn how to raise the real breathing child that you have at home right now. It's like, I don't need both, man. That's why she definitely brought that baby home, and the real baby's like, who the fuck is this? Who is this bitch? He's like, meet your brother. Like, this dude doesn't blink. What is going on? Like, no, I know he's not sucking on my titties. Like, give him his own titties. Give him some plastic titties for the plastic babies. Yeah. That's just wild. I wonder what happened to that girl and that baby. I wonder what happened to that baby, really. Is a real question. That was like 15 years ago. I got my light. All right. Let me do this. how I warm up before I eat pussy. I just want to try it. All right, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm Johnny Mac.
What do you want? Okay. That's crazy. You started doing it and I sat down because it was like, this is gonna. Flight attendants over there. No, it was great. You were great. Give it up for Johnny Mac. I love that, guys. Dude, you gotta come on a Funky Friday too. You guys know about Funky Fridays? We do music here as well. You'd never know. It doesn't happen a lot, but when it does, come on a Friday. It's true. Every once in a while, we had a magician here once. It was crazy. It's hard to laugh at magic. But there is nothing funny about the magic happening in this room tonight. Give it up for yourselves. Johnny Mac, that made me laugh. That was really funny. Thank you for coming. Welcome to LA School of Comedy. I'm ready. I haven't seen this guy in a long time. Give it up for the fantastic comedy of Nick Hanrahan. Yeah, okay. Hell yeah.
When I have sex, I make sure to not play music because I want my roommates to know. Like, it's happening, guys. Anyways, so, yeah, so I am Indian. So when you're Indian growing up, you're either a doctor, an engineer, or a disappointment. And so I'm not a doctor or an engineer, so... No, I'm just fucking around. I'm an engineer. So I don't talk to anyone all fucking day, so I come up here and I'm like, oh, shit. Hey, everyone. Yeah, sometimes I can tell I freak service people out, because I go up and they're like, hey, what can I do for you? And then I'm like, hey, how you doing, man? And they're like, whoa, hey. And I'm just like, sorry, this is like the third person I've talked to this week. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I am an engineer. My parents are engineers. My parents don't tell me what they do. They won't break their NDAs. I try to get to them to do that all the time. Meanwhile, my roommate's working in space, telling me government secrets every fucking day. So, probably bad that that's recorded, but whatever. All right. What else we got here? All right. So, yeah. So the more the days go by, the more I realize what little social competence I have. I was standing in line at Starbucks the other day, and it's just like, it's way too intense sometimes. I'm just standing there like, all right, I'm up in 2. I got this, dude. This is what we fucking play for. It's gonna start with a hi, how are you doing? And then it's fucking game time, baby. And then I'm like, all right, grande mocha. I'm next, grande mocha. And then I'm like, hi, fuck. I fucked it up. God damn it. Yeah, so, yeah, I service people, I try not, like, I'm very, like, try not to be bothersome of them. I'm like, you know, take your time, do what you gotta do, whatever. But sometimes I can tell they're, like, done dealing with the public, and then I'm just like, hey, like, I know what's going on here. I don't want to be a bother, but, like, I have a question. But then, like, they hit me with one of those looks, like, you know, and I'm just like, I just walk away, you know. It's just like, whatever, dude. Don't need soap. I don't need shit, you know. But yeah, I didn't feel like I was always like this. When I was 18, I was like doing shit, talking to people more. Now I don't know. That's just sad, dude. I don't know about that one. Yeah. So I have to tell my girl that there's another woman, and her name is Xbox. I play a lot of video games, which is weird because I stare at a fucking screen all day, and then I get off, and then I just move from my desk to the couch just to stare at a screen all day for another 5 hours. So I like when I like get off and I turn everything off, it's like plugging out of the Matrix. I'm like, oh fuck, like what year is it? You know. So yeah, it's like my brain is fried like all the time. So yeah, video games is great. I've been told I need to be more comfortable hearing the sound of my own voice. So that's a good thing to do here. But that's some shit you say to a fucking toddler, if we're being honest. So, like, oh, does the little baby want to come and do stand-up and come in front of the class? That's what it feels like sometimes. But I'm working, okay? All right. I can't hear you guys, or people, you know? I think I legitimately have a hearing problem, so I'm constantly hitting people with, like, what? Come again? What you say now? Repeat that? But yeah, my girl has a loud mouth, so lucky me, I guess. Yeah, she's like a Danny DeVito if like in a hot girl's body, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Hope she doesn't see this shit. All right, so if you're an engineer, you also do something called stand-up, where basically every morning, team gets together, have a discussion on what everyone's working on, and everyone lies, basically.
Yes.
Like, you know, yeah. All right, it's going to take a week. It's going to take who knows how long. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, I'm just throwing out random numbers at this point. Like, oh, it's going to take a week. It's going to take 2 weeks. It's just buying me more time to rank up in Call of Duty, if you know what I mean. But yeah. All right, what is this? Okay, BBLs. I was gonna say how big is too big, but I don't think it's never too big, right? Like I'm just saying, like just however big is physically possible, right? So like when you know how like when guys like they like you know point out someone hot like to their friend, you know, like they're usually subtle about it. They're like, yo, check this out, you know. I went to Brazil recently. My friend was like, dude, he was like scared. Yeah. BBLs. Okay. So yeah, I am Indian. Why is every scammer from India? You know what I mean? Like, you ever get calls? And it's always, like, whenever they bust these operations, it's always in, like, Delhi, or, like, you know, it's India, and then sometimes Pakistan, but, you know, not always, because we are better scamming than them. Fuck, I fucked that up. But you get what I'm trying to say. Every time I hear that voice now, the accent, I just hang up. And then I get a text from my mom. Why'd you hang up on me? Yes, so, let's see. Eye contact is weird for me. There's something there. Alright, I hope I don't have a punchable face, you know. I'm just, like, talking up here, but, you know, you don't know if you have one, you know. So, I think I'm being funny, but, you know, some of you might be wanting to punch me in the face, so I don't know. Yeah, alright, so it was Valentine's Day, right? Valentine's Day is for the girls, right? Why are there such high expectations for me? Why are there such high expectations for guys? Like, I mean, we're men. We're gonna let you down, right? It's going to happen. I must have walked past, like, 3 couples arguing on Valentine's Day. I'm like, I thought this was the day of love. And the only reason I noticed is because my girl got mad at me, and we were just having a long, silent walk down the street, so I never felt so, like, you know, never felt less alone than in that moment. So it was great. And yeah, Bobby, you said you're like one of those. I feel like I have the social phobia thing, but I don't have the high intelligence thing. So I might be that breed of autism. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that I'm gonna end on I'm autistic. Here is Sam again. Thank you.
Nick, it's really good to see you. I love that. I love when people come out here. It's my favorite thing. Like when they come on stage and come out. Because I live in West Hollywood too. There are gay people there. It's true. We're going home when you're in that Uber and it's late and you see the rainbow lights. And I'm like, dude, feeling like Dorothy. I'm so excited to bring up this next comedian. Who's ready for Sean Tagdis? No intro.
Put down the weird bottle of mystery liquid. There's a lefty Lucy. I don't remember. Alright, it's not coming. I made an effort though. Alright, so half these jokes I'm doing are jokes that have previously been crossed out. So fair warning, it might be offensive, rude, hurtful, somewhat dated references. Here's a dated reference. People hate on Greta Thunberg. Okay? It's for no reason, because let's be honest, personally, smash, right? She is 20, actually. I always have that answer locked and loaded. Not the first time I've been asked, actually. They brought it up at the time when she was 18, which is a lot harder to snap back with an instant. 18! Because then it's like, as of 2 weeks ago, I know, I had my timer set. Then it becomes a problem. I mean, I had a theory working that like she was never trying to be a climate activist. She was trying to like get out of taking a test one day, so she like just organized like, guys, school walkout's too hot, you know, let's do it. Come on, we'll be hailed as heroes. In the original version, I did an impression of her, but it didn't go well because I didn't know what Swedes sound like. But then I also found out the #1 Duolingoed language in Sweden is Swedish. So Swedes don't even know what Swedes sound like. So they can't even be mad. I get a lot of hot televangelists on my Instagram and TikTok feed, which is like so distracting from the message. Sometimes I'll be watching one for like 30 seconds before I even hit volume on, you know. So I did that the other day, and I must have caught her at a great time. So I thought she was going, drug use, sodomy, polygamy. And I didn't see the name of the page yet, so I was just thinking, whatever you're down for, girl, like, I'm about it. Like, we can make it happen. Turns out she was speaking out against it. I'm like, I don't like when someone's unnecessarily hot. Just makes it bothers me. It shouldn't bother me. It's fine. But like, I was in Scottsdale, Arizona, and like every woman in that city, like, there's nothing wrong with being hot. A lot of hot women in LA. But like, there's a reason in LA. They're trying to be an actress. They're trying to be a model. You're in Scottsdale, Arizona, and you're working at a tire shop. Why are you hot? Why? It's distracting, actually. And you're in a position where you're only going to interact with like 60-year-old men. So we're kind of setting you up for failure a little bit in here, too. Oh, big news update. Inspirational story. The hometown hero from the local basketball team, Beverly Hills High, finished his time, University of Arizona. 3 years in the G League, finally over. He did not go to the NBA. He is in jail for kidnapping and murder, which just goes to show, guys, it doesn't matter what plan you thought you had in life, you know, anything is possible. And like, so many people are like texting me like, can you believe this happened? We had class with this guy. I can't believe he's not in the NBA. I'm like, you can't believe he's not in the NBA? Dude, this guy had kidnapping written all over him. He's like, I saw him flirting with freshmen. It's impossible. Skill set for the minors, for sure. Here's a new impression that I've been working on. It's a man who's insecure that his wife is so hot, but in a wheelchair. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, Sarah and I have been together a long time, actually. It is good that she met a nice man like me. I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I mean, I just want to point out when we met, she could walk, so no one settled. All right, I had plenty of hop-in, walk-in options to choose from as well that looked just like her. I just feel like that has to be a real guy somewhere in the world. My buddy told me the other day that the cup of noodles guy won the Nobel Peace Prize, and I was like, kind of makes sense. That's like good for, I mean, he probably did something for food scarcity. And he's like, no, I don't know if he literally won the Nobel Peace Prize, but I'm just saying, like, he's goated. It's like an expression. That is not an expression. People are just making up expressions, all right? It's getting out of hand. Also, first of all, that is the perfect thing to lie about, because, like, it's the least kept track of tournament in America. It's the Nobel Peace Prize. You could lie every year. No one would know. There's no betting on it. So he's like, that's an expression. And it doesn't literally mean he won the Nobel Peace Prize. Words mean nothing nowadays. Have you noticed? One time, I was in a relationship. It's going to get a little crude. And a woman told me, come in me. And then I came. Not exactly like that moment. Like, it's not like that skilled. It wasn't like an Ella Enchanted situation where you do instantly what you're told. However, I did. And then she goes, where did you come? Bitch, did you not just instruct me on where to come? I came inside you. I didn't really mean, that's just something people say. That is not something people say. People say look both ways before you cross the road. They don't say come in me without meaning it. Where I'm from. LA's crazy, guys. Anyway, so 4 months later, I was feeling really romantic, and I said, marry me. But I didn't mean it. That's just something people say when you're feeling romantic. I like that. I don't know why I got rid of that, actually. So I'm single now. I'm looking for a new roommate right now, and I hate doing that whole like song and dance when you're trying to like meet someone and be like, oh man, could you possibly be a good roommate for me? Like, it took me a year to figure out if my former roommate was racist. So, I mean, there's a lot, it's tough to assess initially. If you just get randomly roomed with someone, he's like, yeah, my parents are from Temecula. I'm like, oh, it's Northern California. Could be anything. They're kind of hippies. Okay, that's good. Hippies are typically liberal. That's good. And then one time I was watching Hell's Kitchen, and my roommate walked in the room and said, I love BET. Shows on Fox. It was just two black people in the scene. Oh yeah, this guy doesn't even really watch BET, clearly. But he also said he loves it, so I don't really... What can I judge from this? It could go either way still. And then one time, I work at a restaurant, so I always wear, these long black button-ups and a black vest. And I was like, do you have any, special detergent for cleaning, black clothes? And he goes, what do you mean, hoodies and do-rags? And I was like, okay. It took a year, but now I know. Thank goodness the lease is almost up. I got caught up with an old friend. He lives in Peru now, but he was visiting, and it's tough. He told me he teaches a couples cooking class, and I'm like, couldn't even cut it as a line cook. That's crazy, because I'm supportive. And then I told him I do stand-up, and he was like, that's insane, because you have no command of a room. Which is the perfect insult to give, because you could be like, you're not funny, be like, hey, comedy is subjective. You can't be like, command of a room is subjective, because it's not. It's actually a numbers thing, stats. I don't actually like comedy. My goal is to get cast in a pharmaceutical commercial. because I've always wanted to try extreme sports and be paid for it. Or DJ in a coffee shop. Seems like a cool gig. Or go up an escalator and not shit my pants. You know how many products there are for not shitting your pants? How easy is the friggin' audition for that? Yeah, just go up this escalator. Dude, has anyone ever failed the audition? Like, this one shit their pants. It was like the one thing we told them not to do, and they did it. But I do love their sense of improv. Keep them in. All right, thank you guys. My name is Sean.
Put your hands together for Sean, everybody. I was going to say, give it up, keep it going, and get your hands together, and then nothing came out. You're like, I got to go shit on an escalator right now. I was like thinking about it. I was like, hi, Mai. No, not me. A friend. No, I'm kidding. Who's ready for Will Cable? Me. Ready, Will Cable.
Seriously, I had a set already, and then I'm hearing parent shit and engineer shit, which really bothers me. I mean, they're awful. Sorry, I'm a geologist. I mean, yeah, what do? You get in a meeting, and you lie. Engineers, they make something, tell you why it didn't work, and ask for more money to fix it. That's all they do. No common sense. You look at something, it's 2D. Do you ever think in 3D? No. I'm sorry. Yeah. And, oh my God, your mom, what could be worse than your mom saying, I'm going to come over and figure out your life path? No, and I'm a dad. I mean, I know if I ever said that to my kid, I think I'd be cool. But I know he'd be like, oh my God, this old motherfucker. Jesus Christ. And I don't have rules. And I know they'd still be like that. I have one rule in the household. And it's you gotta be proficient at surfing. That's it. And you would be amazed at how many times I get, Dad, do we have to go surfing today? Yeah, so I bribe them. I said, look, we'll get food afterwards. We'll go by the sports bar. And that's actually good for everybody because they get social skills, see how someone works, or I should say drinks or does not drink responsibly. And they would learn how to work Uber and get Dad home at the end of the day. Yeah, that one night. We got home around 1 a.m. And after a good day of bonding, my kids were 4 and 7. Walked in the door. My mom was... my mom, I always say that, goddamn. My wife. All right, I am the third child. My wife walked in, or I walked in, my boys walked in, and she said, why do you smell like perfume? And my youngest immediately goes, oh, that's Ashley. Yeah, Dad called her the bar sitter. She bought me French fries. She showed me how to play foosball. She asked me if I looked fat in this dress. If I were older, would I hit on her? Yeah, that was a fun night. And actually going to sports bars was my wife's idea because she just needed a break. We just went surfing once and we came back. She goes, that's not long enough. She goes, why don't you go by a sports bar? Yeah, my son's, I got an older one, and he's a little different than me. Varsity athlete, straight A student, such a disappointment. Or maybe I'm the disappointment, I don't know. When he was 7, he hit the game-winning run in Little League. On the way home, he said, Dad, you have no idea what it's like to be as good as me. I said, well, no, I don't, son, but keep pushing the car. We're almost to the gas station. Yeah, that kid. And in COVID, we're quarantined with this kid, and it's like we live in an 800 square foot condo. So as soon as we could, I needed a little space from my son, who I let down on a daily basis. My wife and I decided to go out. He's coming in the door from baseball as we're going out. And I said, oh, and he just blazed right by me into his room, shut the door. And I'm like, I could hear him in there, flexing in the mirror, berating his friends on Xbox, doing whatever a 15-year-old narcissist does. So I'm like, screw it, I'm not even going to tell him. He's not even going to know we're gone. So we leave, get to the concert we went to, and immediately we get out of the car. And this shady dude, or actually he wasn't that shady, he was just a white dude with dreadlocks, you know what they're like. And he said, do you need any Molly, shrooms, or acid? I was like, whoa, guy, we are parents. You better give us all three. We don't get out much. So $100 later, I'm feeling good for a change. And walking along, I guess it was a Grateful Dead show or Dead and Company show. Hear a little didgeridoo in the background, that, oh, it's my phone. That's FaceTime. Hello? Dad, I broke my nose. No, you didn't. Not tonight, click. Back in the pocket. I called him back, and I was like, didn't I just see you 20 minutes ago? What did you do in that time frame? Well, I was playing baseball at lunch, and I took a grounder to the face. And I'm like, no, it's not broken. We can go to the ER now, or it's fine. Fine. But my wife, being the motherly type, said, you go into the show, and I'll go home and check on him. And I'm looking around. Honey, you're on the ground on a planet far, far away. You aren't going anywhere. So that kid. Oh, the second one. How could I forget about that kid? The dreamer. The left-handed one. The always naked one. He's 14. That mind is constantly going. I mean, you can even see it. And the place where it goes the most is in the shower. He gets in there, and apparently that water hits him, and the ideas just start flowing, because, you can hear the light bulb goes off. So all of a sudden in the evening, I'll be laying there on the couch, just, watching Mama's Family or whatever. Finally, somebody knew what that was. And I'll be like, look up, and here's this naked kid next to me. Dripping wet, soap coming out of hair, dry towel thrown over his shoulder. Dad, I had an idea. All right, let me just hear what he has to say. I'm making a nonstop flight from LAX to Bali. I'm like, really? Brah. It's going to be a game changer. 6,718 miles, 7th longest flight in the world. It's going to change things. Now, yeah, exactly. I want to do that, or I want to tell him, go back in the shower, finish rinsing off, dry off, and then we can talk about this. But I don't want to stifle the creativity, right? I want to be an involved father. So I don't say anything, except for that one time. I ran into him in his room. We were both naked. I, though, had rinsed the shampoo out of my hair and dried off. He came running around the corner and looked up and slid into me. And I said, Adam, you have got to rinse and dry off before coming out of the bathroom. And he goes, oh. You know when you're making fried chicken, Dad? You have got to double batter it. Because that's how they serve it on the flight from Bali to LAX. Yeah. I had nothing to say to that. Maybe you might be thinking, though, why was I in that room naked? Reason for that is the older brother, who's now taller than me, has taken over my wardrobe. Or I should say our wardrobe. I don't have any shoes, I don't have any pants, I don't have any underwear, I don't have any nothing. It's his. Yeah. So I'll have to go in there, and one would think seeing your old man flopping around would deter you from taking his clothes. Apparently it does not work that way. He's even gone to wearing his mother's clothes. He came out in a blue sweater of hers, and he said, "Wow, this just feels great. It's mine now." And these pants, brah, that's my wife too. These pants, brah, they just feel so good. They're mine too. Went right back in his room. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank now. Because this is very traumatic for me. Trying to be a good parent with these kids that just... you would think they might run over me, and you would be correct in thinking that. Because I do have the rules for surfing and the sports bars. But other than that, there's nothing. And, all right, I'm going to leave it at that because, you know what, I'm just going to go sit down because I don't even know where I am at this point. All right, I'm Will Cable, at Will Cable, WILCABLK. Thank you very much for letting me get that out.
How's everyone doing? I don't think I said that once. Usually I said that. I recently did that at karaoke by accident. They started the track. I was like, "How we doing? If it ain't your mind." No. I'm so excited to see the comedy. Wait, let me make sure I get it right. I'm so excited. I am though, I swear. Okay. Kurt Davis, come to the stage.
Okay.
I'm so
What's up? I'm back in the LA School of Comedy. Woo! I've been gone for a while. Give it up for yourselves. I said y'all. That's the weakest clap. Nobody wants to clap for themselves. Must be a humble bunch tonight. I'm jealous of you, by the way. I didn't have that on my bingo card today. Be jealous. You know what I'm really jealous about, because you got a cool wife and you hear her at the open mic. You could be at home watching Mama's Family and getting that chicken right. I love your kids for that. Don't fuck with them. You racing some good man. Give it up for this guy. I forgot your name. That's why I said this guy. Damn, I want some kids now. I shouldn't. I'm like my boy Willie. I shouldn't. I should not. No. Well, speaking of that, I shouldn't have kids, let's address the fucking elephant in the room. Yeah, I got a fat lip. Y'all see this shit? Yeah, I got a fucking fat lip. I'll give you one guess. How did I get this fat lip?
Door jam?
See, you too fucking nice. Jealous of a white motherfucker. Black History Month. Here I am. All right, what do you think? What happened to me? You're right. Engineers are a piece of shit, aren't they? That motherfucker just said he been lying all day in the meeting, then he gonna fucking put me down. Man, if I had a disease, the show would say I'm fucking infected. Motherfucker got a Comic Sans t-shirt on. I ain't got no goddamn disease. I'm a black American. Only disease I got is being black. Shit, I got no room for other diseases. All right, I'll let you off the hook. My motherfucking ass drank too much at my birthday dinner. Y'all like Japanese food? Yeah. And if you lonely like me, and you wonder what restaurant would serve him a whole bottle of sake by himself, it's right down the street. It's called Nanban-kan. Them bitches let me drink too much. Well, I did get stood up, so. Anywho, I'm going to leave that alone. Also, this outfit, probably gives it away. I'm what they call a zesty bro. If you're not familiar with your nomenclature, it's ever changing. It's for the Russian guy. You fucking English is terrible. We come up with something new every. I found out what zesty mean. She already know. Zesty mean if you look a little. As my uncle said back in St. Louis, boy, your boat rocking. So that's what women say zesty now. Oh, girl, I don't know. But talk to him. He look a little zesty. This is a zesty outfit because guess what? It's a good reason. Not just because it's my birthday weekend, but I'm zesty. I'm a little zesty. I'm so zesty that the fucking fragrance I'm wearing right now is called, guess what? Zesty. I was actually recently asked to stop wearing that at work. They had a meeting. Well, I'm an actor, so you know I wait tables. So they were all in the office too, like 3 people. Come here. Then motherfucker started smelling me. I was like, this is different. This is not right, but I work at an Asian restaurant. I thought this was going to be my time to get jump in the game. I'm a rice queen. What can I say? Anyway. Well, it's inappropriate. It's still comedy, guys. You can say fucking fucked up shit up here. That's why we all here. If you're not, too late. You could have got your black joke off. Anyway. No, they were sniffing at me. I'm like, oh. And the owner was like, oh, it's right there. That's zesty. It smells like lemon. You can't wear that in the restaurant. It's going to contradict with the food. I was going, people think they eat nigga? What the fuck? This is the same reason I moved from Atlanta. Anyway. Yeah, that's right. I still fucking waiter. I wait tables, even though I'm a fucking actor. Man, I kind of like it, though. But the thing about waiting tables I hate is, how you say it? The human element. I'd like to be asking you some stupid-ass questions. I work at a real nice place. If I get one more motherfucking old white person ask me what a caper is, I'm going to go fucking ballistic. Bitch, you've been wearing the same hairstyle since 1969? You don't know that a fucking caper grows on a bush in the Mediterranean where your fucking ancestors are probably from? Sorry, what was I? I say caper and I go black. No, I'm recently, I've been thinking about doing other jobs till fucking my ship comes in, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm good and shit. Recently, I thought about taking my friend up. He owns a club. Called me down there. He said, I got a position for you. My dumb ass didn't ask. You already know I'm stupid. I got a fat lip. So I get down there, motherfucker. Say, yeah, go on over there, talk to Jill. She can get you enrolled in the restroom ambassador program. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm helping old people to the bathroom? This is a club, right? She's like, no, you're the bathroom attendant. Oh, fuck. This is still a thing in the clubs. Y'all know what a bathroom attendant is, right? Well, it's not a job. It's not a fucking job, and it shouldn't be a thing. Because you know why? I've never seen that shit on Monster. I've never seen it on Indeed. And if it was on there, what the fuck would that shit say? Won't it? Middle-aged woman or man to come hand out cigarettes and candy in the bathroom. Big plus if you bring high shoes. Because I hear that's what Curtis wants. I don't know. It's just difficult. It's like, this is the shit. I'm educated. I got out of fucking high school. I went to college. I got my associate's degree. And I said, this is not for me. So I'll take my my degree, and I'm out of here. I'm playing the lottery, which is move to Hollywood, right? Most recently, I did try being a physical therapist and help people with their physical therapy. That also did not work. Because turns out nobody that's going through a stroke likes to hear, come on, motherfucker, I just saw you at lunch. You was holding that motherfucking fork good as a motherfucker. Now you can't do a pull-up. So that didn't work out for me. I don't know. Now that I'm telling that joke, I might have enough douchebaggery in me to be an engineer. Who knows? I don't know if y'all know this, but you a dad, you know. These old-timey diseases is coming back. Y'all heard about that? There's a fucking measles outbreak going on. My fucking sister texted me. She said, oh, the measles are back. I'm like, what you fucking scared of? Your kid's old. You got them vaccinated, didn't you? Well, you know, I don't believe. So you rather have your little baby start looking like connected dots in the face than go get a little vaccine that may have a little chicken mercury in it. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about this shit. I'm just scared that these I don't want to get rickets. None of y'all young motherfuckers know what fucking rickets is in here. I got beat up by a dude in high school that had rickets. Them motherfuckers is capable. Get this vaccine shit together. Where's this broadcasting to? Oh, shit. Get your motherfucking... I feel like Bob Barker. Get your ass down there and get a vaccine. Except that one. Oh, yeah. What else I want to talk about? Oh, I want to talk about, so my hometown, I live in St. Louis. I'm a yo-yo. I'm here between St. Louis and LA, but I live in St. Louis, Missouri. Clap if y'all ever been there. Oh, I'm glad there's no claps. That's all I always hope for. Because then, these jokes land better. No. St. Louis is, you know what? I'm going to tell you this joke, and so you know what St. Louis is like. I've been living in L.A. since 2008, right? Y'all like crystals? Everybody got their crystals on them right now? Hold them up. I don't believe you motherfuckers. He's looking at me. He's like, what's a crystal? Not meth, right? No. That's what we have in my hometown, Missouri. So look, you see, I always carry my crystals, right? I carry my crystals. I get my rocks off, you know what I'm saying? One time, this was last year. I was at Venice in my buddy's bar. I noticed, I was like, oh, fuck, dog. Told my roommate, let's go. I got to go home. I left my rocks. I was immediately saged by all the homeless people coming out of the corners like this. They was like, fine, bro, you're fine. Just don't go to Santa Monica. Our protection lead is in Venice. Don't go anywhere else. I was like, fuck, I can stay out here and drink now without my rocks. Fast forward, I said the same thing. I was in St. Louis, Missouri a couple months ago. Went out having a good time. Left my fucking rocks at home. I was like, damn. I was at the soccer game. I was like, fuck, guys. Oh, man. St. Louis City gonna lose. I ain't bring my fucking rocks. I don't got my rocks. Then cue the fucking Michael Jackson Thriller video with all the fucking crackheads coming out of the corners. Oh, weird bottles. This works, because they always have some shit like this. Oh, you looking for a rock, motherfucker? I got you. I got you. And then I just look at the crack. I go, it's 2024. What? Who's still smoking crack? And aren't you the mayor? Don't you got some other shit to do? Damn, I guess progressive means something else these days. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mayor Tashara Jones. Get your shit together. Anyway, I don't know. Y'all in the politics and shit? Y'all ready for decision 2024 and shit? Y'all know. Everybody got an escape plan in this room. Where y'all going? I don't know. There's the light. I'm running the light. I gotta go. The only thing I'm saying is, let Trump keep fucking talking about some stupid shit. I never pray. He's really, the reason I want him to be out here is because he's increased my prayer life. I've never prayed for somebody to get rheumatoid arthritis in all my life. Thank you, guys.
Give it up for Curtis, everybody. I believe or somebody else was here, but he said he was going to come back. That's crazy. I'm like, should I save his spot? Like it's a seat. No. Night's over. I've been Sam. If you didn't play, please do it at the end. Give us your email so you can be on our mailing list and like find out about all of our new shows we got going on. Let's clap one more time for Jason and Doug and Sunda and Los Angeles, and good night. I love you.